Hey guys, this is Page from Beebom.com, and if you remember, we recently made a video on the OnePlus Nord N100 where we talked about how OnePlus was kind of changing. Well, cut to now and OnePlus has changed. So this is the new OnePlus Band, and this kind of begins OnePlus's Oppo rebranding journey in India. I say this because the OnePlus Band is basically the Oppo Band rebranded. So here's the OnePlus Band on one side and the Oppo Band on the other side. And as you can see, they look exactly the same. They also have the same specs and they even have the same companion app. Here's a screenshot of the OnePlus Health app from my phone, and here's a screenshot of the Oppo Health app from the Play Store. Now as you can see, they're basically the same app. This is the homepage on both the apps with details like steps, heart rate and sleep, and they are identical. It's the same with other pages too, as you can see. See, when I first opened up the OnePlus Health app, I was kind of surprised because it just did not look like an app designed by OnePlus. I mean, generally, OnePlus apps look very nice, and the OnePlus Health app has no OnePlus or even stock Android design language to it. It just looks very ColorOS-like, which makes sense because it is identical to Oppo's Health app. So yes, the OnePlus Band is rebranded, but let's keep that aside for a bit and talk about the features and what's in this band. So this is the OnePlus Band on my hand, and I think the design here is in line with what you expect from smart fitness bands at this price. You get a silicone strap with grey on the inside and black on the outside, and these lines kind of make it look a little different than say the Mi Band 5. Then there's the pill, aka tracker, in between, and like the previous Mi Bands, you have to remove it to charge because there's the Pogo pin charger in the box. It's kind of old school because Mi Bands have moved to a magnetic charger, which is definitely more convenient. So yeah. Anyway, I also don't like the big logo on the front, the OnePlus logo, but the display is nice. It's a 1.1-inch AMOLED touchscreen with a resolution of 126 by 294 pixels, and this display is good looking. First of all, it's responsive, which is very important since the whole UI here is touch-based, there's no buttons. The display quality is good too. The colors are nice and it's sharp, and it's also bright enough to use outdoors. Here's the band at 100% brightness outdoors, and while it's not crazy bright, I think it's decent enough. By the way, there's no auto brightness, you'll have to manually change things up depending on the situation. Anyway, this whole OnePlus Band is very light and comfortable to wear, I'll give it that. And it has the IP68 and 5 ATM rating for water and dust resistance, so you can take it for a swim or shower, no problems there. So that was kind of the design of the band. Now coming to actually using the OnePlus Band, the UI is pretty straightforward. So you can swipe left and right to check out the different band faces like this. And you can only have 5 of them on the band, but there are a lot of different band faces to choose from in the app, as you can see, including some inspired by OnePlus wallpapers. There's also an option to set a custom image as your band face, so that's cool. Anyway, coming back to the UI, so swipe left and right for band faces. Now you can swipe up or down for the different apps. There's daily activity, which shows you the steps, calories burned, the time you've worked out, and the number of activities you've done. There's also workouts where you can begin tracking different types of runs, walks, cycling, and sports like cricket, badminton, etc. Then there's heart rate, SpO2, sleep, which shows you your last night's sleep, breathe for breathing exercises, weather, a tools app where you have music control, stopwatch, timer, alarm, camera for taking a picture using the band, and there's search phone, aka find my phone, which starts ringing your phone. Now moving on from tools, there's settings where you get DND, which you can enable, or set it to smart, which enables it when you're asleep. There's brightness with different percentages to choose from. Then there are options to customize display time, vibration, reset the device, reboot, shutdown, etc. Now to go back from anywhere, all you need to do is swipe right. Lastly, in this apps list is notifications, where you see your current notifications. They're not actionable, but yeah, you can check them out. Now one more gesture is just a tap on the home screen, which shows you Bluetooth, DND, and battery status. So that was how the OnePlus Band's UI works, but how accurate are the fitness tracking features? Now first of all, let me show you all of the sensors that the OnePlus Band packs. So there's a 3-axis accelerometer and gyroscope, an optical heart rate sensor, and an optical SpO2 sensor for blood oxygen monitoring. Now talking about the accuracy, I've only used the OnePlus Band for like 4 days now, and the tracking seems to be a mixed bag. See, the step tracking is fine. I've done a manual test where I walked 200 steps and the band showed me around 190 steps. So it's a very close margin and that's fine. I also did not notice any crazy step tracking while I was driving or sleeping. So step tracking seems to be fine, but what's finicky is sleep tracking. So here are my sleep stats from the first day. As you can see, I have a sleep assessment score of 87.2 and next to it is good. So that's good. But below that, it says my sleep was poor, kind of confusing. Also, right at the end, it says I went to bed at 8 o'clock, which is definitely wrong because I was at office at 8 and I went to sleep at around 12, my usual time. Now, that's not all. One day, it just out of nowhere showed me that I had slept for 6 minutes in the daytime. Trust me, I did not take a quick nap. Anyway, after the first day, it was kind of getting better, kind of getting more accurate. But check out the sleep details from last night. They are totally incorrect. So here are the details, and it says I slept for around 4 hours, 21 minutes only. And I went to sleep at 3:47, which is crazy. So yep, the sleep tracking on the OnePlus Band needs an update badly. As for the other fitness tracking features, the SpO2 blood oxygen monitor seems to be fairly accurate. I compared things with a dedicated blood oxygen monitor, and the results were similar. The heart rate tracking seems to be on point too, but yeah, I've only used the band for 4 days, like I said. So I think everything, be it step tracking, sleep, heart rate, and SpO2, all deserve a more detailed look. Now moving on to the smart features, phone notifications arrive promptly, so that's good. And you also get incoming call notifications on the band. You can put the call to silent or reject the call from the band. Music control also works fine. As you can see, you can play, pause, change tracks. Find My Phone also works fine. It quickly rings up the phone. So yeah, these features work well and the band remains connected to the phone without any issues. I used the OnePlus Band with the Mi 10i and there were some disconnection issues at the start, but once I logged the OnePlus Health app in the recent screen, turned off the battery restrictions, the connection issues have been fixed. Lastly, the battery. The OnePlus Band has a 100 mAh battery, which is fine, but the Mi Band 5 has a bigger 125 mAh battery. Anyway, the battery here is rated to last 14 days, but that's probably with heart rate tracking set to every 6 minutes. Well, in my usage at the end of the 4th day, the OnePlus Band was at around 25%, and that's when I set the heart rate tracking to every 2 minutes and SpO2 tracking during sleep set to at intervals. Look, to conclude things, after using the OnePlus Band for a few days now, I think this is a decent fitness tracker so far, especially considering the price and the features. See, I say decent because even though it has a good display, all of the important features, I have doubts on the accuracy, especially with sleep tracking. The charging style is a little old school and the OnePlus Health app is nothing special really. So yeah, the OnePlus Band is not extraordinary, but it's not bad too. See, apart from that, I just feel that the OnePlus Band does not feel like a OnePlus device. See, at the end of it all, I just hope that OnePlus fixes things in their upcoming devices like say the OnePlus Watch, so here's hoping. Well, what do you guys think of the new OnePlus Band, the whole Oppofication of OnePlus? Comment down below. Also give this video a like if you enjoyed it and make sure to share it with your friends. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.